Greetings and welcome. This is your Monday Night Raw review. Jey Uso kicked off Monday Night Raw. He came out there and tried to talk about Saturday night's main event, which is this Saturday against Gunther for the world title. Gunther stopped all that shit. Gunther came in and said, look, man, you're a funny little man. We both know you're not going to win. We both know you're not going to win. But you want to know something? You're entertaining. You're entertaining. Says last week he believed in him. He believed in him. Saying that he wakes up every morning betting on yourself, encouraging yourself, being positive about yourself. You know, I believed in you. But just now, just seeing you come out here doing all this shit, man, you ain't nothing but a fucking dork. A company mascot. Fucking dork, cuh. I laughed. That tickled me. Gunther can cut a promo. Jay came back and said, yeah, you know, the traditional babyface shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm their mascot. This, that, and the third. Gunther's like, you know what? These people are just naive and stupid as you. Okay, you come out here, you say bet on yourself until your cousin whistles and call you back. All you do is show up for other people, and that makes you a useful fucking idiot. I'm going to expose you on Saturday, and I'm going to show the whole world that you don't belong anywhere near the World Heavyweight Championship. Man, Gunther is awesome. I like Gunther, man. Gunther don't take no shit. When he tired of this shit, he just going to end up just whooping your ass. And just beating the fuck out you. Gunther got tired of this shit once again, especially after what Jay said. Now, he kind of crossed the line a little bit. Now, I got to agree with Gunther. You got to get your ass handled after that. Because everybody trying to get to that main event at WrestleMania. Jay was like, you know what, man? Everything you just said was true. You know what? But guess what? I main evented WrestleMania and you didn't. It's just to build that up. I like it. I hope the match is hard hitting. I hope Gunther beat the shit out of him. But I also want Gunther to respect Jay, because Jay is, man, he's over. His entrance is just a whole vibe. I say this. I think Jimmy Uso is the better worker, and Jey Uso has the better entrance. That makes sense? Then, to the back. We got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods walking. They're running to JBL. They say that, saying, we hear you're going to be doing the commentary for our match tonight. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be biased, all right? As somebody who can relate to us, you can. You dropped the dead weight of Farouk. You went on to be WWE champion. You know what I'm saying? You could understand that. And then Kofi put $2 in the nigga pocket and said, here you go. Let me lace you up, Chief. Let me lace you up, Chief. For $2. I laughed my ass off. Then the first match of the night was Rey Mysterio and Kofi Kingston. Match was fine. Xavier gets ejected, and then Kofi tries to do the SOS, and then Rey just Uno reverse card his ass and got the win. After the match, Xavier came out, beat Rey, and then that's when the LWO came out and ran them off. I think you're going to be getting something with the New Day and LWO, but where would you have that? If it's built up right, it could be a WrestleMania match. If it's built up right, but you don't know what Big E going to do. Meanwhile, that's a fucking lying ass bitch. Now, Big E, now I got to get on you now. Now, you said you was going to be out here each and every week. And ever since you got your fucking heart broke, you ain't been seen since. See? They got a reason to kick your big ass out the group. We get a recap of Penta tonight going up against Pete Dunne. We came back to Sammy in the ring. Says he's in the Rumble. Stars, baby. Stars. Says he don't need the world title, but he wants to win the world title. And then Kevin Owens came out here, and I was like, it's interesting. This is the confrontation I've been waiting for. Kevin Owens comes out, says that, you know what, Chief, you can win. If you win, you can face me at WrestleMania. It says, do you have my back against Cody? Like you got Roman Reigns back? Do you have my back? This is going to be interesting when Sammy doesn't show up for Kevin Owens at the Rumble. Then we can have further stories going forward. So many directions they're going with everything. Like the build has been great because you don't know what's going to happen. And I can't wait for the payoff. Like what's going to happen? You're helping Roman Reigns, but are you going to help me with Cody? And when that doesn't happen, that's going to fuel it, and it's going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Watch. I can see it. We have Sheamus backstage. He's hyping up the match with Braun and say he hasn't won the title, so he has to win the title, all that stuff. Braun came in and said, look, bro, I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to break you like the old man you are. Sheamus pushed him, and then that was it. Braun is going to beat Sheamus. He's going to beat him Saturday. And then that's going to continue that. Bayley and Nia next. You got two stories that's finna branch off. You got Roxanne, who's going to go up against Bayley. Because that story has already been started. So you know that's going to happen probably at WrestleMania. I can see that happening. Bayley does the elbow drop, get a 2 count. Nia does a pop-up Samoan drop, hit her finish, and then she won. I'm looking forward to that match. I can't believe that I'm looking forward to a Nia Jax match, but I'm looking forward to this one. I think they play off each other very well, and this will be a good feud for both of them. Actually, to be honest with you, because this will be a good world title defense for Rhea Ripley, and this still keeps Nia Jax in that main event picture. We cut to the back, player. And we cut to the back and we see Gable. He's talking to Dominic. He's saying, look, bro, help me solve this lucha problem. So Dom gave him a piece of paper and said, get in touch with my boy. He'll hook you up, cuz. So JD worried because Finn's not there, because Finn got fucked up last week. And Dominic volunteered to take Finn's place next week for the rematch for the World Tag Team titles against the War Raiders. Not fucking around, but you got them going. We cut to the back again. This is a part where mystery comes into play at. We got one mystery with the paper that Dom gave him. Who's this lucha person that Dom finna hook him up with to learn the secrets of lucha libre? Now, who was that? Now, who is this in this situation? Seth is backstage warming up. Sammy pull up on him and said, look, man, what you said last week stuck with me, Chief. It stuck with me. It hit here. It hit here in the heart. And I want to let you know I appreciate that. Seth was like, I like this fire you got. I saw you out there. But make no mistake about it, I will throw your ass over the top rope and I won't think anything about it. Sammy was like, I'm saying, not if I throw you out first, buddy. And then when Sammy walked off, you see somebody in the back looking at Seth. Now, I paused it and I tried to look and I couldn't make out who that was. Is it Karrion Kross? Like, who was that? I don't know, but it's a mystery. It's a mystery. Then we have Penta, who comes out again, second week in a row, has an amazing match with an amazing opponent and Pete Dunne. You have to give Pete Dunne credit here because he's an amazing guy, because it takes two to tango. But other than that, Penta is amazing. A lot of people thought that Chad Gable carried him last week. No, that's not the case. They just had a great wrestling match, and the chemistry was great. The chemistry was good. And that continued this week with Penta and Pete Dunne. But the one thing that I took away from it is that they came back bigger and better. This man has a pyro spinning wheel. His entrance is, I was like, whoa. We gonna dial that shit up again on your ass, Tony. We gonna dial it up again. We gonna make your people over there look at this and be like, look, man, each and every week you can have something different. Each and every week. This man got pyro and flames, cuz. Dunne is fantastic, like I say. He's another guy that I feel that should be elevated, but this was a good showing for him. He did the dive over the top rope, and it looked great. And he hit the Penta driver, gets a monster reaction afterwards. Everything so far, so good with Penta. He's doing the damn thing, and I couldn't be more happy for him. Triple H knows what he's doing to build and elevate stars. Tony Khan just don't know how to do that. He just don't know how to do that, and it's hurting him. It's hurting him. We get a Logan Paul hype video. He will be on Raw next week in his Netflix debut. Cody is going to be there too. Keep in mind, I think, is Roman going to be there next week too? I think Roman's going to be there next week too, if I'm not mistaken, because then after that, I think is the Rumble. So yeah, that makes sense. Punk came out, walked from inside the arena where the concession stands and the merchandise tables and everything like that at, walked from out there to the crowd. Packed fucking house. When they pan that shot out and you seen those people, that's what a wrestling show should look like, and not some barn house in Cincinnati. Talks about favors that he could cash in. Basically, he says that he's going to win the Royal Rumble. But he said if Hulk Hogan was in the Rumble, he'll throw his old dusty ass over the top rope. I bet Hulk Hogan didn't like that. I bet Hogan ain't gonna be on none of them advertisements for that San Antonio show. Them folks ain't gonna put him on that TV no more. You'll never see him again. You'll never see Hulk Hogan again in WWE. You'll never see him. Yeah. This is the most stacked Rumble I've seen since 2001. When Stone Cold won it, or the one in 1991. 91, they had all of them. That's when Ric Flair won that Rumble. Or 92, I don't know. But this Rumble is going to be stacked. You have so many WrestleMania main events. Now we go back to this. What if Gunther goes up against John Cena and CM Punk goes after Cody? I'm calling it. I think that's your two main events. Cody and Punk and Gunther and John Cena. Good main event. I expect nothing less from these main eventers. Seth start to talk the shit to him. You question my integrity. You fucking question my integrity, bitch. And then that's when Drew kind of like got the drop on him, and then he hit a future shock DDT for a 2 count. And then that's when Drew started to talk shit to him. Gave him 2 clotheslines, and then gets rolled up, and then Seth gets the win. This was a solid main event. Sammy saved Seth. Drew McIntyre was finna kick his head into the ring post. Sammy came out there and was not having that shit. But then he got the drop put on him. And then Drew went into the ring and he went to Seth. And then he bullied him in the corner and he's talking shit to him and stuff like that. He was finna do something. And then here comes out of nowhere Sami Zayn with a haluva kick. Tried to hit Drew, but he ended up hitting Seth Rollins. That's how the show went off the air. Seth was looking at him like, bro, really? Like, really? Like, you gonna kick me? You gonna kick me? What you gonna kick me for? Like, Sammy gonna be like, look, man, it was an accident. You know, you can go back and look. You see it was an accident. Was it Sammy? Was it Sammy? Huh? This shit writes itself, bro. Like, you don't know where it's gonna go, but wherever you think it's gonna go, is you know that it's gonna be great. That's the beauty of WWE and not AEW. Not now. AEW got a lot of problems. But I don't know. This Royal Rumble is going to be stacked. It's going to be a good show. I think Gunther is going to face John Cena. That is like a movie. Like, you can get into it because Gunther, he's the foreign champion. Unbeatable champion. And then you got John Cena, and he's chasing number 17, and he's never give up persona and all this and that. Can you see all that shit playing out at WrestleMania? Gunther beating his ass, and John Cena just never give up, never give up. And then he wins, and he gets 17? But do you want to do that to Gunther, though? See, that's the thing. Gunther's my boy. So I want to see him with the title. And then you got Cody. It got to be Punk. It got to be Punk. It can't be Seth. It can't be Drew. It can't be Kevin. Because you got to have all of these pieces for after WrestleMania. Right now, you just build in the roadblocks to have something after WrestleMania. SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights this year. You got to have something for that. So I think Punk is going to go up against Cody. And I think that's where it's going to go. I don't think it's going to go Cody and John Cena because that don't make any sense. I mean, no, Cody's going to get some backlash and he's going to get booed if that happens. So I don't want that to happen. But anyway, that's your Monday Night Raw on Netflix episode 3 review. It was a solid show. It did what it needed to do, which is build towards Saturday night's main event and add more intrigue to the Royal Rumble, more speculation of what's going to happen, mystery. We got mystery on this fucking show. I like a good mystery. I will have the rundown for you next week again, a review for you next week. I'll catch you later.